So tonight, this afternoon I was in the garden, right? And I heard this sound like a dog running, and I thought, hey, maybe it's our dog. But then it was like the sound of a dog running, and I sort of took one step towards these trees, and out from the trees came this gray, gray and what color was it? Gray and black? Or was it gray and white? It was gray and something, probably, maybe. I don't remember anymore. I was remembering it all afternoon. It was probably gray and black, I would say. Yeah, I would have to say it's probably gray and black or gray and white. I don't know. But it was gray and something because I remember the gray bit. And anyway, so this dog just came out of nowhere, and it's not our dog, so I would assume it's either a stray dog or a wild dog, or maybe not even a dog, maybe it was something else. It just looked like a dog. It literally just bounded out, and it was very excited. It was very, very excited, like it was having a lot of fun just frolicking around. And it bounded out of these bushes and then saw me, and I was literally like in front of it, like just right in front of it, and then it bounded back into the bushes. And I was like, oh, if that was like a wild dog, it could have attacked me. And I was sort of nervous, but I was curious as to what kind of dog it was. It must have been dark gray and white or something, because I remember the gray, and I keep thinking it's gray and white, not gray and black. So, but it yeah, it just came out of the bushes. Like I heard the sound of, a dog running, then it came out and then it jumped back into the bushes, and I only just saw it, and I was right in front of it, and I was like, oh, that would have been freaky if the dog had seen me and wanted to growl and bark and things. It did look like a dog. I didn't really see it very clearly, but because it was just like seconds, and but it did look like a dog. And I was like thinking, oh, so we've got something wild in our garden apparently, and only I've seen it. And I was like, I wasn't that scared. I mean, I knew right away that if the creature, which I assume is a dog, had turned violent, I would have been like, oh, I've got nothing, on me. And, I was wearing gum boots, but I didn't have anything to protect myself. There was no one in the house, and I was like, "Oh, what if I'd been attacked? That would have been kind of freaky." But I wasn't really that scared of it. I actually wanted to investigate the bushes to make sure it's not there, because maybe I would have given it some food or something. But I told whoever else is here my story of just having seen this creature, which I assume is a dog. They're like, oh, maybe you have to get someone to, you know, poison it or something. And I was like, do you really have to think about poisoning it? I mean, it could be like a stray or something. It's like we've we've adopted a dog, and I sort of think, well, if we adopted one dog, why not another one? But they're like thinking it's a wild dog or something. So, but I'm probably gonna try and investigate the bushes tomorrow, I guess, just to see if there's anything like a dog around. But I have to watch it a little bit, because if it's a wild dog, I mean, obviously, it just has to growl and muck around, and I'll be like, ooh, don't want to be outside with a wild dog. But I don't know, it might be okay. I'm not really that scared of creatures. I'm nervous sometimes, I guess, but I'm not that scared. But I thought I might take a look around the bushes tomorrow, just in case we got a little dog hanging around. It was a very happy dog. It was happy to be frolicking around, but it just sort of, I assume it was gonna like either bound out, run over the across the property, maybe scramble out of the gate or something. I don't know. It's quite hard to scramble off our property though. There it's assumed that there might be some holes in the fences around closer to the back of the property, which we haven't cleared yet because our dog got loose a couple of times and but yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to know if it's like a stray dog or something, or I don't want to. It seemed a little wild, like it's too busy running around. So it could be a wild dog or a wild stray, a dog that might have run away from home. But I don't know what kind of dog it is. I was like filled with curiosity. Like I just wanted to like investigate, but we can't actually walk through the trees yet because we haven't cleared it. So I'm not going to walk through trees and maybe get bitten by a snake or something. So even though probably snakes are in hibernation right now, but I wanted to find out more about this funny dog, but I don't want it to be found and then guess what, it's a wild dog and you have to put it down. That's just I don't really like that aspect. I just would rather it just be fed and maybe tame it or something. I don't really think every dog needs to be put down just because it doesn't, it's in the wild or something. But you think of animals and they probably like come off of tamed pet, like there are probably once pets that have just scrambled away from their home and started living in the wild. So that's sort of what I was thinking about this afternoon, like when I was sort of sulking about the prospect of taking extreme measures just because we got a strange animal on the on the property. And I'm like, why does everyone have to take extreme measures? I'm sure everything that's in the wild is probably once tame. So but anyway, I'll take a look around tomorrow and see if there's any other signs of it, because I sort of want to find out more about it, really. But it might lead to a little bit of a heartache, because some people just get, their feathers ruffled. They don't think of rescuing everything. They think, oh, this wild dog, let's not deal with it and have it put down by someone. But hopefully it won't go into that, because that would make me sad. And I don't like to feel sad. I'd rather there be some good left. Maybe just have it captured and have a tag on it or something and find out it's run away. That would be a better ending, or whatever. Whatever is a better ending, I would rather it have a better ending than just be like, oh, you're just a wild dog, let's put you down. So hopefully, if I do find it, or if anyone finds it, it'll have a better ending than being put down. But still, it was a surprise, because I was like right in front of it. I was like, oh, if that dog hadn't just jumped and run away, I would have like come face to face, and I have absolutely no protection on hand to come face to face with what could be. I mean, it could be a perfectly happy dog, but it could have been a wild dog, is sort of what I'm thinking. I was like, that was my little scary unexpected brush this afternoon. I wish I had my camera on, because then I could like show it, and I was like, yeah, show this weird dog that sort of bound out and bound back into the bushes. That would have been so much better than me talking about it. But I thought I'd be like, oh, I better like state it, and one of my agendas tomorrow is to go and investigate the bushes, I guess, amongst things.